This is just a bit of a disclaimer. I'm on week 19, but the thing is that when I started doing this, I was looking at information. People were giving me advice, and it got to the point where I wasn't doing anything. And every time I took somebody else's advice, everything just kept going wrong. And I could never seem to lose weight. It's like, oh, you have to include vegetables in your diet. You gotta include vegetables, and you gotta eat broccoli. I found out that the vegetables were actually the one thing that was actually a vegetable or vegetables was actually causing the majority of the problems in my system. So I went carnivore. If you guys ever go into the Lion Diet, all right, that's Michaela Peterson's website, and she explained these things. It's just like I just stuck to the meats that I like, and then that was it. All right. The one thing that I could never give up was the coffee. How I noticed that I was on carnivore, it was because I started peeing out of both ends. Diarrhea was horrible. You know, it was just like everything I ate just came right out. And it was just, I was peeing at the front end and I was peeing at the back end. That's how bad that it was. That's how I started using the ketone sticks. I used the ketone sticks. It's like, what's going on? It's not going away. Ends up being, you have a 24-hour period. Once you go carnivore, in a 24-hour period, boom, your body is just starts flushing out. All right. I did the ketone sticks. I was like, hey, I'm in ketosis. I was like, that means that whatever I was doing it right. And I stuck with it. I had to do it with a couple of weeks of energy. It was harsh. I felt down. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I felt really depressed. All right. Those were the symptoms that I was going through. And then, I think it was about the third week. I just like woke up and I was like, oh, it was like I drank a cup of coffee. And so I kept doing it that way. The only thing that I did was I started cutting back on things because it was meat and eggs, all right? And then I just cut off at the eggs and things got even better. But I found out that I need to add that there's minerals that I'm not gonna be getting. So Himalayan salt has some minerals in it that are in the Himalayan salt. So I found out that that's what they were doing. They were putting Himalayan salt and a lot of butter. And that's how I started cooking my meats. And then there was a big difference. There was a big difference in performance and how I wake up in the morning. You know, my focus levels. I was able to get off of Adderall because I used to take Adderall. I didn't want to go that route where, you know, my eating habits was just affected the way that I performed the whole entire day. I'm up 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I was actually taking drugs to be able to do that type of workload, and so I didn't want to go down that route of basically drugging myself up to death until basically I get off the drugs and then I gotta go to the withdrawal, and then my depression even gets even worse and my weight gain it's 10 times as hard. So I didn't want to go that route. So that's why I started doing the carnivore diet. But this is just my thing. I do it because I just said the hell with everybody about giving me advice, and I'm just going to start doing it on my own, making my own decisions. And now I got results. You know that I could go to the gym right now. I could take 3 weeks off. I could go to the gym, hit it really hard, and I would never get sore. Just as long as I stick with the diet. And another disclaimer too, if you guys ever decide to start doing this again, don't get off of the diet. The moment you get off the diet, to get your body to adapt right back to the performance, the high performance level of the carnivore diet, it takes me my first week when I did it, when I cheated, it took me a week and a half. Now it's taking me like almost 3 weeks to get back. So it's hard to cheat, but I do cheat to get the feeling of being off and then being on, you know, feeling like crap and feeling good, feeling like crap and then feeling good. And then I was to the point where like I try to eat something like ice cream or like pasta, meatball. I stay away from those. It's just like now, it's like I'm gonna feel like crap if I eat that. Bit of a disclaimer. All right, week 19. It is week 19. It tastes good. All right. Bacon and my beef is right under here. I need more fat. There's no fat in any of this except maybe on the bacon. So what I've been doing is on my $2,000 calorie on my bacon. So I've been eating bacon 3 times a day. So the bacon that I make now, and I make about 8 pieces of a bacon. So I've been doubling up on my bacon is 450, so I've been doubling up. So basically 900, 900 plus where's my and 690 of the beef loin. My energy levels are not the same. So that is before, which I was actually eating these and then 2 more burgers. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. It's a really nice day today. It is chilly though. Look at that, I'm wearing my gym clothes, but it's nice and chilly today. I'm gonna run a little more intense today. Get the sweat going. Can't wait till I weigh myself again. My just burgers and bacon. Not burgers and bacon, my beef and bacon. For some reason, it just doesn't seem to be enough. I am eating enough calories for the whole entire day because all I did was I doubled up on my bacon. But that's it. See if it's working. I only been working about 3 times a week. So let's check it out. All right, so $1.85 still. So whatever I'm doing it right. My weight has not increased. It's still the same. So, all right, let's work out. Machine, calisthenics, heavy lifting, calisthenics, heavy lifting, calisthenics, heavy lifting. Let's do this. So, how I've been doing everything else is that I do an abdominal workout in between all of them to make it even longer. So usually I stretch out a little bit, and then I grab the ball and I grab some weights and I do some abdominal workout. Then I'll do a calisthenic, and then I'll do a heavy lifting, and then I'll go ahead and I'll do a quick abdominal, and then I'll take only a 60-second rest. I love these. And one thing you're gonna learn is that when you stop listening to other people and you start doing, that's when you start getting results. This is strip steak, 2.91 pounds. So strip steak, 4 pieces, 2.91 pounds. So I calculated there was 1592 of calories for the 4 steaks here, and then these 2. So each one is 385, plus the 450 for the bacon, which comes to so it comes to 808 calories. But I usually double up on this, so it's gonna be a lot more than that. So I can double and triple up. It is pretty big. I searched the calories on it, but it looks like the other steak that I used was more calories than this, and this is like twice the size of the other one. But let's see what happens. I'm just gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna eat my 5 pieces of bacon, which comes to a total of 450, and then I'm gonna go ahead and maybe later on just eat another 5 strips when I get home. I'm not hungry right now. I have noticed that I am a lot less hungry. It's a butter knife. I don't have like regular knives. a lot less hungry. So I am hoping that now that I switched the meat over into just this and the bacon, then my appetite gets even more suppressed and I just don't get hungry. I'm hoping that's what happens, because slowly I've been eating just this and bacon, and I've been taking, and I took out the burgers, and I'm not as hungry. Still energetic. I've been able to wake up even better in the morning, and my sleep has been better. My sleep has been better ever since I switched over the meats, and I actually got rid of the damn burgers. But those burgers were good. Let's see what happens next week. I'm hoping that my results actually keep getting better. Just so good.